Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Soundpost Sessions. My name is Tim Goldsrud. I'm the executive producer of the Soundpost Sessions, and we're delighted to have you all here this evening for our next listening room concert here at Longmont Public Media. I'd like to say a big thank you to our sponsors for this show. Big O Tires I didn't actually know this until we started talking about having them sponsor this show, but they're a locally owned franchise, and they're one here in Longmont is down just right down on Main Street. Great place to stop in and get some tires when you need some tires for your vehicle. So big round of applause for Big O Tires. I'd also like to thank Dryland Distillers for hosting our VIP after party after the show tonight. Some of us will be going down there afterwards to have some drinks and hang out with the artist and just have some fun time together. So also a round of applause for Dryland. So we have a big month coming up here, or not, a big spring, I should say, for the Soundpost Sessions. We're actually about to start a new series that's going to be just around the corner from here at the Times Collaborative, and it's going to feature jazz. So if there's any of you out there are jazz fans, then you might think about joining us for that. We're going to do that series in addition to this one here. We'll still be doing our shows here at LPM once a month, but our new jazz series will start next Friday, May 20th. Will be the first one, featuring our very own Karina Balch as vocalist, and so you don't want to miss that. And we'll be doing that series once every other month. We'll kind of see how that goes, see how many jazz fans there really are here in Longmont. So come back and check that out. And then in June, our next show here will be with Zoe Berman. She's a great indie artist from Denver, and tickets are on sale for that now, so maybe come back and check that one out as well. But in the meantime, we're very lucky to have Covenhoven here tonight. He's been out on the road, and we're very fortunate to have him here tonight, here in this tiny little room, and to get to hear him do his thing solo. So please join me in welcoming Covenhoven.
Hi, how you guys doing? How's it going? Hey, there it is, no, there it is. How's it going?
Say you want to stay, I could use the company. It was only yesterday that you were right in front of me. I was told you were the sea. Say you want to stay, I could use the company. A 1,000 miles away, you were right in front of me. I was told you were the sea. You were June and I was Johnny, singing perfect harmony. And right beside you, There's a meat-shaped hole that's been pulling you sideways, and deep down inside I know the universe wants to push us all the right way. Say you're gonna stay, 'cause I need you next to me. It was only yesterday that you were right in front of me, and I was all that you could see. You were the moon and I was the ocean, tethered to your gravity. And right beside you, there's a meat-shaped hole that's been pulling you sideways, and deep down inside I know the universe wants to push us all the right way. Yeah, right beside you, there's a meat-shaped hole that's been pulling you sideways, and deep down inside I know the universe wants to push us all the right way.
Thanks so much. So glad to be here. What a cool thing. This is such a neat place, and thank you for being here and sharing this night with me.
Go easy on me, dear. I'll be there soon. For 3 seasons, gone wayfaring, I'll rest come June. And if I leave a sign behind me, will you try to come and find me? Will the pines in the snow, through the tall grass and woodland, till you follow my footprints to the place that only we know. Go easy, my darling one. The sea is calm now, and there's no pleasing our restless bones, safe chasing the sun. And if I leave a sign behind me, will you try to come and find me through the pines and the snow, through the tall grass and woodlands? Will you follow my footprints to the place that only we know? Follow all the traces and be there, all over the places that we used to know. With only a path through the pines, we could go back and find what we lost somewhere along the line. Follow all the traces and be there, all over the places that we used to know. With only a path through the pines, we could go
Thank you so much. I think this is like show 25 or something like that in the last 5 or 6 weeks. And so I've been playing all over the West Coast, and just played in Basalt last night. It's been a great last couple of months, actually. And it's great to feel like I'm back home.
With all our pains replaced with scars, like planes mistaken for the stars, we set out hungry like some borrowed drifter's appetite. In colored push pins stuck in paper maps, and spinning globes like turning laps, had us all believing that we were satellites. Cause see, those blind spots are beautiful, and I've got to see them for myself, not through someone else's lens. Oh, this passenger plane can be a traveling train, but either way, we won't be chained up again. And we'll be pavement chasing troubadours up through the peaks and down to the shores, 'cause every place we've never seen before is still waiting. Yeah, let's go always where the weather's changing, forever leaving and never saying goodbye till the music's playing off the pages. 'Cause see, those blind spots are beautiful, and I've got to see them for myself, not through someone else's lens. Oh, this passenger plane can be a traveling train, but either way, we won't be chained up again.
Thank you.
One of these days I'll wake up, and one of those waves will catch the lightest ray. The storm will break up, and the heavens will ignite. And one of those things they told us would never come true just went ahead and did. And the light that holds us turned us back to white-eyed kids, like a dead poet come back, like the ghost of Kerouac, like the ocean that you've been staring at is just a photograph she gave you, and the shores that you swore you were standing on were just a story that you've been telling wrong, and you've been dwelling on the last line like it's somehow gonna save you. And one of these days I'll wake up and all of these words will fall right into place, just for the sake of giving time a little space. And one of these days I'm gonna make up for all of the breath I've wasted on the rain. And the space I take up won't be taken in vain. Like a dead poet, come back, like the ghost of Kerouac. Like the oceans you've been staring at is just a photograph she gave you. And the shores that you swore you were standing on were just a story that you've been telling wrong. And you've been dwelling on the last line like it's somehow gonna save you.
Thank you so much. How is everyone doing? Good, good, good. You're so quiet.
Eerily so.
Is it me? Is it me? No, it's lovely. Thank you so much. It's a real treat to get to play for people again. It's been a little while. We gotta start that over. We don't want a weird note in there. Gotta stay focused on what I'm doing here.
In a past life, in the last light of a summer twilight, we were standing above the Grand Canyon, holding on to each other, hand in hand we were, struck by the colors. Then you asked me if I had another chance, would I pass you by? Never give a second glance. Well, I would do it all over. 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 I would do it all over.
Thank you. This is a new one. Newish. It came out in October.
Pick a random letter, put them all together in a line. Think of something clever, something that you never thought would rhyme. Spell it out in cursive, in a picture perfect sky of blue. Line the clouds with verses, all of this to tell you I love you. I'll see you soon, some rainy afternoon, maybe May or June, when flowers start to bloom. You were on in train, playing what they thought you never could. I can see the stars now, doing what you thought they never would. I'll see you sort of soon, some rainy afternoon, maybe May or June, when all I have to lose is fading resolute. It's playing by the rules. I'll see you sort of soon.
Thank you so much.
That's called Incursion.
I feel like I promised to talk about my songs and tell you stories, but I'm gonna try to do that. We'll see what we can do. That might be why I decided to write songs, is because I don't really like to talk, so it's a better way for me to express myself. But I did have the pleasure of touring with this guy named Leif Vollebeck in March in the Midwest, and we hit a lot of amazing places on tour. And this song kind of took on a new life during that tour. And so, those of you that know my music, you might know the tune, but it's kind of a different way of doing it.
where to begin with the springtime coming round again. We were drenched in color, it was all we had for medicine. Through mountain snow, we could see the green begin to grow. Every seed of summer was waiting for the wind to blow. And the cold will come again, like the whole thing never happened. And the story hadn't passed the point to know. Return, we may never learn. Where were you when we were still naive and innocent, clinging to each other, not a tired root in the loose sediment? And who wants to know? Every current has an ebb and flow, and you never know when the uplift will turn to undertow. Maybe I'll be better then, like the whole thing never happened, like the story hadn't passed the point to know. Return, we may never learn. We may never learn. We may never learn. We may never. Learn. This song, this is the first Covenhoven song I ever wrote. And when I first set out to do this thing, it really was about saying thank you to my grandfather, because he built this cabin in Wyoming called Covenhoven, and built it for my family, and I kind of grew up there. I feel like I grew up there. And so, this song just kind of is really meaningful to me in that way. It just feels like that place for me. pinching my hand. Still I'm sure that I'm still alive, watching the sand slip through my fingers. I've been abandoning safe bets for fleeting haze. Open the ocean won't take what's materialized too soon. And I've always been an old soul, empty as always been full, and lost as my own kind of fun. And silence my favorite song. And pinching my hand, still I'm sure that I'm still alive, watching the sand slip through my fingers. I've been abandoning safe bets for fleeting haze. Open the ocean won't take what's materialized too soon.
Thank you so much. That's Gary, actually, this guitar. Gary and me go way back. That's named after my uncle, who died when I was young. He bought it in '72, brand new, and then it sat in a closet for years, and my dad never really took to it. So I was like, that's mine now. So, and I've had it ever since, and yeah, I love it. It's kind of an integral part of that record, actually. That last song I recorded as part of this little 3-song EP that I called the Windowsill Sessions, because it was recorded at the cabin, right in the big picture window, looking out on the meadow right there in front of the cabin. I thought I was going to do a lot of windowsill sessions over the years, and I did do a little bit more, but that's something you guys can find online. That's the thing I love about it, is that that's there in the cabin. That's, you know, the reverb and the things that you hear in that recording or my voice, my voice is bouncing off all the walls and the ceiling of the cabin from different rooms. I would like walk all the way to the far bedroom and then sing the ooh, you know, and track that from different places in the cabin. And it was a fun experience to make that. This is called Miner of this Heart. Miner of this heart, black with soot and dark, with stains, been pushing up these empty carts, been betting on these empty veins. Miner of this heart, breathing in what could one day kill me, playing every part of this bittersweet symphony. But oh, every once in a while, oh, I can hear the violins. Slowly the light comes shining in, and the low flame that flickered turns to sunlight on my skin. When the stars are veiled, we're just all together imagined. When it's hard to tell whether what you got's even worth having, and the only thing it's been turning gold are the leaves in the autumn, and it's hard to sing when you're standing all the way at the bottom. But oh, every once in a while, oh, I can hear the violins. Slowly the light comes shining in, and the low flame that flickered turns to sunlight on my skin. Thank you so much. This is Barry, by the way. Harry isn't here with us today. But yes. Because Barry Gibbs. This is a Gibson, Barry Gibbs. It's another song off of that Cabin record.
In the summer of my 7th year, I was overcome with a love sincere, quiet forests around the still blue waters. There before us, a single moment taught us that we will own where the snow, where the tall grass grows and the sun makes a window in the clouds, where the shadow is filled with light. In another life, I was a flower in a meadow, sipping soil in the hills of Colorado. 'Cause we will own where snow, where the clouds hang slow, where the wild winds blow across the mid-Decembers. We were young and bright-eyed, standing still and tongue-tied, hearing music for the first time. Symphonies conducted by swaying grass on the hillside. Staring into dying embers, forever we thought we'd be the flames. We promised we'd remember, and like the evergreens we'd never change. Staring into dying embers, forever we thought we'd be the flames. Promised we remember, like the evergreens we'd never change.
Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to Tim and Soundpost Sessions. Thanks for having me. And the rest of the crew. Everybody here that's helping out and making this night so special. So thank you. This is really special for me. I don't get to play Longmont nearly enough. So I will be back for sure. I've got a few more for you guys. Like 7, is that cool?
You wear those scars like proof that you have lived the truth. 'Cause we are meant to fade, oh, it's what we're made of. A fragile, fleeting turn, a candlestick that's burning. And I've been learning how to wake up, to wake up. And so it's like you always been told, the fire won't keep you from the cold, but it can go enough to save. It'll flicker and spark. The light won't keep you from the dark, but it can show you what you're made of. What you're made of. Do you remember when we were 10? Still trying to pretend that we felt a little bit older. Well, I remember the cut when I saw your blood and you were crying, and all of a sudden we felt a little bit colder. It can go enough to save us. And though it'll flicker and spark, the light won't keep you from the dark. And it can show you what you made of, what you made of. Parts in disrepair, and the fix was temporary. We were speeding on the spare, and with our hearts just spilling out, oh, it was all that we couldn't carry. We were needing proof beyond the shadow of the dark. were here, that we were young and free of fear, and we grew old enough to find out what we're made of.
Thank you so much. This one doesn't have a name yet. Maybe you guys can help me out. You guys ever heard of Jack Kerouac? You know what that is? There's a line in a book by him that I forget who it is, but he's sitting at a jazz club and he points at the chair, empty chair, and he says, "You see that? That's God's empty chair." And I loved that phrase, and so I took that phrase and I stole it, and I wrote a song, and it's called God's Empty Chair. It's off my new record.
It's hard to see the blue below the surface. Guess I just hope that it's still there. As far as we can tell, the world's still turning, but for what and headed where? It's hard to know which way this path is going. Can't see the forest for the trees. So many things, there's just no way of knowing. The answer's blowing on the breeze. And I've been underneath these waves, just wondering if what's in front of me's worth coming up for air. The mountains will turn to dust just like the rest of us. Our whole lives looking just to find God's empty chair. We are the poets of this modern moment, and the words are hanging on our tongues. But when we say them, all our cards are showing. Well, better this than to have none. And I've been underneath these waves, just wondering if what's in front of me's worth coming up for air. The mountains will turn to dust just like the rest of us. Our whole lives looking just to find God's empty chair. And who am I to say that I know anything at all? Yes, who am I to say that I know anything at all? 'Cause I've been these waves, just wondering if what's in front of me's worth coming up for air. The mountains will turn to dust just like the rest of us. Our whole lives looking just to find God's empty chair.
Thanks so much.
Drove through the night to see the sea, trading gas for poems, till the moon to Tokati, Toyota take me home. Half the lights behind us now, with half the day ahead. I half remember writing down half of what she said. I whisper to you, hallelujah, all the way up to the shining clouds. Leonard called it the minor fall, but the fall is somber behind us now. We're already there.
Thank you so much. Any questions? I got a few more for you guys. I got this good friend of mine. His name is Gregory Alan Isakov, and he's from around here, and he sings on the record. He sings on this song, as well as many of my friends and my siblings, and it's a tribute to my late brother Ben.
There it is again, that word unspoken. No use in fixing what was never broken. And for you the gates were surely just hanging open. Give your ashes to the soil and grass, where time has nothing more to do but pass. where all the wild blooms are blue and gold, with nothing more to be but beautiful. Wrote the letters down in steps and stages. I wrote the same ones passed down through the ages, and watched a gentle wind just turn the pages. And it's a long way from here to heaven. And there's a garden here that still needs tending. On this line that blurs the new and old, with nothing left to be but beautiful. There's 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 nothing left to be
Thank you so much. Yeah, I do have just one more for you guys. Thank you so much.
Among the giants I was lying just to try and measure up, playing David and Goliath, acting like there never was something that separates the mighty from the broken winged dove. And I might find it out there hiding if I was looking hard enough. When you've spent enough time up against the ropes, just praying for the bell, you know when to pick the stone up and when to run like hell. While all the swarms, they swam the channel, I was standing ankle deep, paying dearly for admission, while they were getting in for cheap, clinging tightly to the guardrails, watching lovers take the lead, singing I won't wet my coattails, just trying to steal a few more feet. And I learned it all from listening to the nocturne of the trees, so I know when to look at my fists up and when to whisper please. Out on the prairie I was praying for a baptism by rain, for all the cherry trees to tremble in some kind of biblical refrain. Like from the moment that the first drops fell on my face, I'd feel a change, and then my eyes would train their focus on the words and not the page. But I was taking it all for granted, like the sky would never dry, so I know when to take it all in and when to close my eyes. Among the giants I was lying just to try and measure up, buying time before they noticed there's just no way I'd make the cut. Standing straight-faced in the lineup, holding out my empty cup, when a giant dropped his coin in before my hand could close it shut. I've seen a flower find its footing in the barren desert soil, so I know when to let it die down and when to bring it to boil.
Thanks so much, everybody. You guys have been great. Thank you. I think this thing is going to be on television. I think so. I told my wife that. I was like, I think it's going to be on television. And she laughed. This is another song off of my new record. This is called Last One Click.
It's the blade in the bark, it's a light in the dark, it's a spark getting harder to see. And it's just like the embers are part of the fire, but the flame never claimed to be free. And it'll burn every branch till you learn what you can, till it turns what you planted to ashes. And every mile's been a trial, but you keep climbing the pile, and all the while it's been granting you passage. You couldn't count all the killers' notches, but still you tried. Like the black of the pillar's cracking caught in the corner of your eyes. And your building is tall, but you borrow every brick. With every door about to close, well, that's just how the story goes. But it ain't over till you hear the last one click. And we were tattered and torn, we were blind in the morning. Yeah, we were born for the boredom of you. And nobody thought to ask when the last one passed, but it was cast in an ancient blue. And these words, well, they won't dance where the answer's a chance, where the candle still can't get lit. And that sign on the door is just a line from before. Yeah, it's a target that you sure couldn't hit. And heaven sends you a winking emoji in the night. 'Cause even angels know when the joke's gone too far, and the stained glass stops letting in the light. And your building is bought, but the universe has got other plans. And tomorrow's been waving from the window, and you've been saving up your nickels for a halo that you can hold in your own two hands.
Thank you so much. Oh, I do have some things for sale, and I'm going to be over there, and I'll sell them to you if you want. So, but I would love to meet you. Thank you so much.
Say you want to to stay. I can use the company. 1,000 miles away, you were right in front of me. I was sold, you were